Hey everybody, it is nice to see you guys again. I'm happy to be back. A couple of things before I start. It's just nice to be back and to see everybody. We'll get to that in a second. We've done like a lot of changes to my channel. We have the membership now, and how I'm going to do it from now on is that I am going to make, if you want to comment in my lives from now on, you're going to have to be a member just to for my own sanity and to weed out the riffraff. I think that's best. If you want to join the membership, click join next to the subscribe button, and you'll be able to join. It's 3 tiers. The lowest tier, you guys can comment, and I think it's just best for now. And I'm so grateful and honored that my hags are joining our membership. We have some good exclusive tea for tonight. I was at the tell-all, so we're going to talk about it, but I wanted to make that known beforehand. So if, nobody has to buy the membership. You can watch the membership. It's public. It's, but if you want to comment, I suggest you join the low tier if you just want to comment. But you'll see what I have to offer on all my tiers. So with that being said, I'm going to start my intro, and let's get into it. It's very exciting.
Yes, he's fabulous, and he's on the inside scoop.
Ooh, look at that!
How much fun was that intro? I love it so much. Let's play it again. It's the first time being back live, so I'll allow it.
Yes, he's fabulous, and he's on the inside scoop.
Ooh, look at that!
Yeah, I'm so happy with that. We've been doing a lot of changes to my channel. Obviously, the banner, which I love. The intro, which I love. We've been working really hard on revamping everything about me. My profile picture, my banner, and I really want to thank Monica. She's been helping me do everything with this, and I couldn't have done it without her. This stuff has exceeded my expectations so much. I'm just really happy, and I'm happy to be live with you guys again. And we're going to be doing things differently from now on. So with that being said, let's get into the tell-all. So, okay, Cody and I were in Manhattan the weekend of the tell-all, and we had a great time. And watching the tell-all now, I'm like, sorry, and my ear is still not 100%, but it's getting better, but still not there. So I know a lot of people have already talked about the tell-all, but they weren't there. I was. So I want to give let's get some shout outs to my new members before we start, because Y'all deserve it. So let's see. Amanda Silva, thank you for being a member. Sarah Z, Payne, Sassy Susie Bell, hey Susie. RT Hewlett, hello. Lisa Lovely, Maria O, Elizabeth Meyer, Natalie M, Maria, hey Maria, Maria O, Barbie, Sherry Vine, and Martell, Big Bad Wolf 4, Kathy, Kathleen, Lisa Lovely, I think I said already, Amanda Silvas, sorry, I'm going off the chat, Melissa Jones, Andrea, Heaven's Real, All About the Tea, Kathleen Carell, Melissa Jones, Dorothy Kempfler, Karen Hansen. What's up, Karen? How you doing, Karen? Payne. Looney Tooney stripper squeegee. That's it. What's up? Heaven's Real. Hey, Elizabeth Mayer. Okay, there's a lot. Wow. Okay. Donnell R. Wait, I'm trying to go through like everybody so I don't miss a beat. Heidi. What's up, Heidi? Teresa. What's going on, Teresa? JG. Kathy, Natalie, Big Bad Wolf 4. Okay, I'm caught up. So let's talk about the tell-all. So like I know I don't know where to start, basically. I know that Angela, let's just get into it with Angela, because that's the big story. You know, Angela everyone knows what Angela did on the tell-all. And that's like, you know, all I can say is that when Jilly C and yesterday 2300, welcome. You know, we were in the hotel room next to Angela, and we spent our entire time hanging out with Angela and Skyla. Did you guys know that they had to be at the tell like 5:30 in the morning? Crazy. 5:30 in the morning, they had a report. So we were in the hotel room next to Angela and Skyla, and we pretty much spent our time with them the whole weekend. You know, and we saw Tiffany. If you saw what I posted on Instagram today, it was like, you know, us hanging out with Angela and Tiffany, and I couldn't really post anything until it was aired. So I was not there at 5:30. I was sleeping at 5:30. But we were out the night before, very late. We went to the rooftop club with the IV bags, the drink. I forget what it was called, but we were hanging out and having a good time. But we spent the majority of our time with Angela, Skyla, and Tiffany, and it was great. We had a good time. It was a wonderful weekend, and I'm happy I could talk about it now. Thank you, Sarah Geneva, for being a new member. I know a lot of people are feeling a certain way about Angela at the moment, but let me tell you something about Angela. She has always been so good to me and Cody, and just a real genuine person. And did she flash everybody? Yeah, she sure did. But look what kind of TV that made, you know? it was good stuff. Everyone's talking about it. Jay Berg. I heard Cody laughing in the video because we were there. Yeah. We were totally there. That was at the rooftop when they were posting video, but we couldn't post anything because, we were sworn to secrecy, and like that should show everybody that me and Cody can keep a secret because nobody knew. Like I never said anything, whatever. But yeah, that was Cody laughing in the background in that video, 100%. It's like I want to. All right, let's kind of circle back to Angela. With Mike and Natalie, I have when Mike had said on the tell-all that he wasn't seeing anybody prior to him and Natalie breaking up, that was a lie, allegedly. Because I had spoken to, and I posted about this, I had spoken to someone that Mike had taken like a 5-day trip with, where they went into the, if you guys remember this, where they went into the woods and they were hiking and doing this. And I had the receipts of them at the restaurant and stuff like that. So when Mike said that he wasn't seeing anybody, that was a lie. I feel like Maury. That was a lie because I have proof that Michael was, and I'm not trying to get on like Natalie's side, but I have 100% definitive proof that Michael was seeing somebody else, and like that's no problem. He should be seeing somebody else. Natalie left and went to Florida, the opposite side of the country. So if that were me, I would have seen somebody else too. Like I'm not trying to be like a dick, but I'm just saying that, when Sean asked Michael if he was seeing anybody else or he went on dates with anybody else, that was a lie because he had gone out on trips with somebody else. And I posted the receipts, literal receipts of them going out to dinner together. Receipts. Thank you, Denise Sweet. So I posted that maybe I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. I can't remember, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted that. I think I might have did a live about it on my channel. But yeah, he was interested in somebody else, but I think that that relationship that I'm talking about right now wound up fizzling out. So, it kind of bothered me when I saw that when he said no, and I'm kind of in Mike's corner with this whole Natalie mess. I really am, but I'm don't lie about it. Clearly Natalie went to Tampa or wherever in Florida that she is, and she. Thank you, Rosemary. She wanted to start her own life over, and it's cool, I guess. I don't know, what their relationship. Now he wants some tea. Getting close. You ready for this? So, because I was there. So, after the tell-all ended, Amy Austin, welcome back. Thank you, Amy. So, after the tell-all ended, this was Sunday. The tell-all wanted you to believe that Mike and Natalie were completely done, but Natalie was rushing herself to Mike's hotel to have breakfast together after Mike said, I'm going to cut her debit card off, we're going to file for divorce. But it was allegedly Mike and Natalie having breakfast that Sunday morning together and happy. So there's that. So is Angela here? Angela! Hey, Angela! Angela's here, my girl.
Ange is on there.
Ange is here. That made Cody come out of the corners.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Angela.
You know you're my world, my silly sunshine.
Oh my god, I miss you guys so much. This is so great. I'm really happy to be back with you guys. So, all right. So, since Angela's here, let's go to Angela and Michael.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for joining. And we miss you too, sweetheart. Okay, so
we gotta plan something soon again.
So as I was saying, me and Cody had the room next to Angela for the weekend, and I think Jovi had said during the tell-all that Angela's doctor was there in the city and blah blah blah. Well, let me be the first person to say it out loud that Angela never met any Nigerian doctor in Manhattan.
Nope.
After the tell-all was done, we hung out with her.
She came home to us.
She
did. We watched movies and hung out.
That's it. If he was joking or not joking, that's like one thing, but it was still said, and people don't know how to decipher sarcasm or whatever. But we had a good old time.
We had a good time. It was a blast. It was a blast, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
And Angela loves Michael. And I think,
oh my God, there's no questions asked about that. Her and Michael are a perfect fit. They love each other, and they are just they're when they talk to each other, they're so sweet, so sincere, and you could feel the love, even though you're not even on the phone call with them. And it's magical. They love each other, and you can definitely tell that.
That was a great thing. Thank you for being with
Angela,
us.
Please.
Oh my God!
Never have to thank us at
you're
all.
Angela's family to us, and I know Angela's getting it really bad right now.
Angela is our sister.
Yeah,
please. She is one of ours, and that's it. And she's never gonna go anywhere. We got her back 100%.
And it's. Don't forget, you're still watching a TV show, and what our girl Angela did on that tell-all. Well, look how many millions of people are talking about it.
Yeah.
You
know what? I don't blame her, because she had every right to do it, because don't disrespect her.
And you don't know what Angela's been through in terms of what Miss Lydia has been saying and everything else.
And it's I'm sorry, but it's horrible. What you guys don't know, and we actually know what she actually went through. It's absolutely insane, and it's insane.
And let me just say something. I picked out the blue shawl that she wore at the tell-all. I did.
Yes, that is very true.
That blue shawl that Angela wore. This guy. But that we had such a good time. So yeah, I mean,
I can't wait to see her again.
Yeah, me too.
Wait. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I know it's going to be soon, so I can't wait to hang out with her and the family and stuff again.
Well, they're family, and
I'm saying, and the rest of the family. That's
I posted the pictures.
We love all the grandkids too, and everything. It's amazing.
This is my first day back on social media in 2 or 3 weeks, and I kind of I posted pictures on my Instagram page, and after watching a tell-all, I knew that there would be people who were but she's great, and I will always stand by her. And one of the most caring people I've ever met in my life. So if
Absolutely. Hands down. Absolutely.
If nobody likes her, I'll be there liking her to the end.
I'll be there no matter what, too.
So
100%. I got her back. I don't care if she's right, she's wrong. She's always right. But whatever, I'm always there. I got her back.
And that's that. So going back to Mike and Natalie. So Mike was going on dates behind Natalie's back. Well, I don't know if it's like behind her back because they were separated. But, you know, I don't fault Mike for going on dates because, you know, Natalie up and ran. She's gone. So good for him. But he did lie when he told Sean that he wasn't seeing anybody. So I know that because during that weekend, he and Natalie met up for breakfast on Sunday morning. They you know, everybody arrived for the tell-all Friday night, and then they shot the tell-all, like all 8 million hours of it on Saturday. And then Sunday was the day where everybody left. So Mike and Natalie did meet up and have breakfast together that morning on Sunday before everybody left. So that's tea that nobody knows. You're welcome. So that's that. As far as everything else, you know, were people thinking, hey, Gene, thank you. Were people thinking that Yara was really pregnant when she said that she missed her period? Did people like buy into that? Because I don't know. So there was that. Thank you, Janet. Like the whole like pregnancy thing with Yara and Jovi, like the same time around, reminded me of like when like Brandon and Julia said that they were pregnant in front of the mom, and then like they're like, oh, but we don't know. Like, you know, I would not say that on social media if I really wasn't. Like, why would you want to put that thought in people's heads? Nice to see you back. It sounds like you have following Angela. Thank you, Jilly. Like, it was just like, you know, and it is just a TV show. Like, you know, like I didn't, you know, a lot of the tell-all was like, you know, smoke and mirrors, I thought. You know, the whole part with Libby and Chuck and Charlie and Andre. Like, what do you do? And, okay, so we met a bunch of people who actually that followed us, and like, you know, we had our moment today on the boardwalk. Fun fact, that's got nothing to do with the tell-all, but we were on the boardwalk and people were like, oh my god, we know you. And I'm like, oh, okay. And now they're like in our kitchen talking with Cody. It's been a wild couple of weeks, but yeah, I can't give much faith into Andre and Libby. You know, we all know they're going to be back next season. They think they're the stars of the show. I don't believe anything they're selling. But okay, can you guys just like shh? I don't believe any of it. So we're gonna be stuck with them for a long time. And if I never have to hear family business again, like the family business. Oh, are they part of the family business? Like, I want to start a family business with Cody. That way, on every live and every post, I can make like, oh, me and Cody are doing this about our family business today. Like, I can't wait to talk about my family business. I set up a 401k about my family business. Can't wait. I need to draw up like an LLC, John Yates Family Business. And that way I can talk about the family business all the time. So when Cody annoys me, I'm going to say, Cody just bothered me, and it's like the family business. Or Cody like didn't make like my steak the right way, and like that's part of the family business. Like, guys, like that's just so wrong. Like, how dare you screw up my family business? Like,
Wait, what happened with the steak?
Well, Cody didn't make my steak the right way, and like that's a family business. So like, I don't know like how I can even talk to you anymore, because that's the family business.
But yet you keep slurping up all my steak.
I'm just saying, like, and it's very serious stuff right here with the family business. They went on the 3-hour tour, Joy, on the SS Minnow, and look how well that worked out for the family business. Susan, so happy you guys see that. It looks like,
and they're stuck there again.
Thank you, Susan. Yeah, like the family business. All about seed. Thank you for being you. Welcome back, French. Thank you, Monica. We love you. Cody's really mad at me. Look.
Which steak? What are you talking
He's
about?
like still like focusing on the steak.
Well, if you bring it up, well, then I want to know.
Well, like you made like a
you
salad the other night, and like that wasn't on par for the family business.
I didn't make the salad. You made the salad.
That wasn't the family business salad.
You made the salad.
Well, that wasn't part of the family business. Well, then you need
to blame yourself
for
that,
was
not
me. In the records.
So the steak was fine, but your salad sucked.
The steak was unfamily business level.
But you had 2 helpings.
Still was not family business.
But yet you still had 2 helpings.
If it was family business, I would have had 3 helpings. So just so you know where we're going with this, like it was not stellar. And that's what the family business is all about. So like it's we have a family business, and you're slacking on your family business.
So you're just gonna have bread and like water tonight. That's what you're having.
That's what's happening. So
pretty much.
I can't.
That's what I see in your future cards. That's
family business one more time. And yeah. So family business.
So I'll toast you some Kaiser rolls, and I'll get a glass of
happy family business
warm water.
Yes. Family business.
Your dinner is almost ready.
That's family business stuff.
Your dinner is almost ready.
We will have to take on by ourselves.
We will see about that.
Okay. See how it gets like really personal when you have a family business? See that? Crazy. Okay, so that's why you should not have a family business. That's it. And now me and Cody are going to be like on opposite ends of the tell-all next season. Like when he's like down on the couch, like by Sean, and I'm here. And I'm like, well, you really screwed up our family business. And now I want nothing to do with you. And then Jen and Rebecca are going to come on the screen and they'll be like, like, Andre, you suck. Maria O. Thank you, Maria O. Thank you, all my proud hags. So let's talk about the hags for a second. Okay, so when I was doing everything for, like, when we were rebranding everything for the channel and doing the membership and, like, the new artwork and the intro and everything else, I didn't know how to do my tiers and, like, what to call everybody. So at first I was against calling everybody hags, because I'm like, I don't want to call somebody a hag who's paying money to watch me on YouTube. Like, that didn't sit well with me. But then many people said that you have to take a negative and turn it into a positive. So I feel like Shannon Bedore, and when life gives you lemons, put 9 in a bowl. So that's why, we're reclaiming the hag word, and that's why I did the tiers with hag levels and the witches and stuff like that. So I want to thank all my hags for being here and supporting me. And I thought that was, thank you, Calypso Kins, for signing up. I thought that was like, let's just do it. Let's reclaim the word. So now, and my friend Jazz, she told me the other night, which I never thought of before. They go, when they started calling people hags, like, that were my friends, they were saying that, like, it was a negative thing because, like, gay people have, like, F hags, and that's why they started calling people who liked me hags because I was gay and whatever. I'm like, I never even thought about it like that. So I was like, okay, let's just do it. Let's just roll the dice and turn it around and whatever. So that's why we set it up that way. We put a lot of thought into this. The intro, the banner, the everything, like, I'm like, if I'm gonna if I want to come back, I want to make sure, like, it's different. So I hope I exceeded people's expectations. But yeah, all right. So going back to the show, okay. Brandon and Julia, boring. Julia said backstage that she wasn't going to attack anybody, but then she couldn't wait to go off on Brandon's mom about wanting to get the house, like that was down the road. Julie is an idiot in my books. Like, if Cody's parents said, hey, listen, we're going to buy you a house down the road from us and it's yours, I'd be like, okay, where do I sign? She doesn't even want to be in the, she wants to be in Richmond, the city. She doesn't want, I don't know. Good luck to both of Brandon and Julia, because it seems like that's super messy. Nancy, thank you for signing up. Like, that's a real stupid thing to, like, not want to sign up for. Like, you have your own house down the street. Okay, granted, you don't want to be, like, close to the parents. I get that. But it's your own house down the street. I would have signed on the dotted line. But they're young. They're in their 20s. Julia. And I don't know what. It seems like Julia's never going to want to have, like, any association with them. So that's really all to say about them. They're not going to pay for the apartment in Richmond. And Brandon has to, like, cut the cord a little bit. But listen, wish I had parents that I could go hang out with. And, Brandon's always been on the farm. And, I think Julia is being, yes, like Lisa said, Julia is being unreasonable. I agree. 100%. If they have a house down the block, they don't, like, Julia doesn't need to be working on the farm, cleaning up the chicken shit and all that drama. So good for her, or not good for her, but whatever. Kalani, Paula, thank you for joining. Kalani and Asuelu and Tammy and the mom. I kind of always want to be in Kalani's corner because I like Kalani a whole lot, and I think she's really pretty and really smart and quick. But I'm really struggling to believe the storyline, much like Elizabeth's storyline. I don't know. It's not great, and I don't want to dog them. But I always said like that. I never understood how Kalani could like marry that guy when she can't talk to him. He's like a baby. That's her third child. Like this, that, and the other. Like I don't know what Kalani's getting out of it, unless like it's like the Samoan tattoos that are lighting up her boards. That might be it. But it seems like it's too much at this point, and now I'm not buying it. I bought it last season with Kalani, but now I'm not buying it. I feel like everybody's out on their own to get their own spinoff. And Libby and Andre are totally leading the pack with that. And I would put Kalani and Asuelu after that. Hey, John, Cody, and everybody. Angel's my favorite. Who else did we not cover? Joey, we talked about. I think we covered everybody. No, no. Talked about Angela and Michael. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Tiffany and Ronald. Okay. Oh. I think everybody knows that at this point, Tiffany and Ronald are pretty much done. If you had watched my live with Tiffany and Ronald last month when I was at Angela's house, we did a very impromptu live when both Tiffany and Ronald were live at the same time on my channel. And they were having it out. What broke my heart watching the tell-all. Hi, Brenda Dameron. Thank you for joining. What broke my heart about Tiffany and Ronald's scene was when Ronald's mom came up and said how much she loved Tiffany, and that made me cry. Like, Cody's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I totally believed every word that Ronald's mom was saying to Tiffany. And like, that was upsetting because I'm like, ugh, Ronald's mom really loves Tiffany. And I was like in tears. I'm like, oh my God, I can't, this is so screwed up. I lost it. But does that mean that, from what I know now, that, the relationship is done and it's over. They have a lot of issues. And I think they kept putting Band-Aids on them. And, I love Tiffany. And I have a lot of respect for Ronald too. But in my opinion, I would think that should be it. But it didn't stop me from being really upset when Ronald's mom was saying those nice things to Tiffany, because I'm like, that's heartbreaking, and I could tell when people are like faking it and not faking it, especially being this close to the show and people on the show and whatever. And everything that came out of Ronald's mom's mouth was true and sincere. And that hit me hard. After watching it, I really did want them to get back together. It's hard. How do you your mother-in-law saying, I love you, I wanted to work out, but then you have all these other issues. Lori, thank you. So I don't know. I think they're better off not being together. And if you watch the last live I did with both of them, I think it's where they're at. When I saw Tiffany last month, when we were at our house, you know, she pretty much said, like, that's it. But I don't know. I would be all for them splitting up and ending it. But when the mom came on, that ruined it for me. I was like, damn it. I love that mom so much. I love Ronald's mom so much, and it broke my heart to see that. But they've had more problems than, you know, Ronald saying that Tiffany is with the cameraman when they were filming. That never happened. You know, maybe, you know, Tiffany and Ronald should make it work for the kids. But, like, I get that. But, like, how much are you supposed to try and make it work out before, like, you realize that, like, it's 30% good and 70% bad? I'm not trying to dog Ronald or, you know, but, like, if it's nothing but, like, bad all the time, when do you call it? Like, when do you call it? You say, like, okay, we tried, set, the end. You know, I don't have kids. I'll never know what it's like to be in that position. But I think at this point, it needs to be done. As much as it breaks my heart for Ronald's mom to see that, like, I think that they're just not compatible. Let me drop the link to see if anybody wants to come on, ask questions. There's a link. Like, yeah, you can't make yourself miserable for the kids. Like, you know, you're still a human being. And, like, again, I'm not a parent and I don't have kids. So it's, like, a lot easier for me to say these things. But, like, you know, just looking into it. Okay, so pretty much with the channel, you'll see where we put like a lot of thought into this, and we're gonna be doing a lot of things we haven't done before. And if you look at the tiers and the membership, you'll see like what's being offered on each one. But I think this is like the best way to move forward. Yeah, and just Kathy joined, but it's not her. She's not connected. It says device is not connected. Like on the, we're gonna be doing like a trivia night, giving away things. The movie nights that we're gonna be doing are slumber parties with the moderators. It's gonna be fun. And the reason why like I set the comments to members only was because like, you know, I have normally been distracted by comments, whether I'm on my channel or I'm on someone else's. So this was a way of me weeding out the riffraff and not getting distracted by trolls in the comments. And that way I can really focus on the material and my content and not get like, if I glance to the right and see a comment, and that like that'll put me in a different direction. So kind of happy with it doing it this way. And if you want to be a hater and you want to troll the comments, you gotta pay for it. So two birds, one stone. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing 80s movies. That's like trivia night. That's like the upper tier. And we already have stuff planned out, and like surprise drop-ins from surprise people. You never know who's gonna drop in. And then if I need to vent about something, then the upper tier will be the first people to see it. Yes, trolls will have to pay to troll. That's it. But things were like a little crazy, and I had to revamp things in order for me to continue with this. And I like it so far. Really happy. So I think we're good. If anybody else, all right, I'm gonna drop the link one more time. I usually don't have callers on, but I had that set to like members. It's just like been nice seeing everybody again. Like, so, and here's Hope. Look, he just wants to get down. Look at him. Look, Hope.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
You're on.
Hi. I just wanted to speak on Angela for a moment.
Go ahead.
I like Angela. I really, really like Angela. But I think that Angela was wrong on the reunion. I think if Michael had did that to her, she would have been tearing up the studio. She would have been kicking over chairs. She would have been doing all kinds of things. So I hope they make it. I want them to have their own show. I think Angela and Michael should have a show. I think they can do good on their own show.
I think so too. And yeah, like, was Angela like 100% right with doing all that? I don't know. Probably not. But nobody knows what Angela's been going through at the hands of like that aunt, Aunt Lydia. Again, if you felt like you were fed up, right? Like, would you have done that?
She would have been doing all kinds of things. So I hope they make it. I want
You're too far from like the. I can't hear you.
I think they should do good on their own show.
Okay, I don't know the last thing she said, but yeah, I do agree that Angela and Michael need their own show. Better than like Libby and Libby's family, and more than Kalani's family. I would watch the Angela show over Libby's potential spinoff or Kalani's potential spinoff. But you do things in the heat of the moment. Listen, I've done things in the heat of the moment, and you get to that point. So, but I will say, like, that when I was there at Angela's house, that she loved Michael very much, and but I can't say too much because I don't want to screw anything up for anybody. But they're a good couple, and you have to remember that you're watching TV, and that stuff is amped up, especially 90 Day. So yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so if there's like problems with the membership, I know people with iPhones are having an issue with like trying to sign up. That's why I put the link in the community tab for people with iPhones, but you have to make sure that you're signed into your Google account before you click that link. It's like a mess. I'm still trying to work with it. Tiffany's doing great. She's lost a lot of weight from her gastric sleeve surgery. But honestly, guys, I have not, when I deactivated, I have not looked at a story or like you guys probably know more than me about gossip at the moment because I shut my Instagram down, I shut my Twitter down, and I wasn't looking. So you probably know more than me at the moment about people, but we're gonna start doing the daily hot topic updates in the afternoon, and then I have a plan. So we are going to do hot topics Monday through Friday at a certain time. I haven't figured out what time yet. Where I read off the stories, like I did that one time. Russ and Pow are allegedly broken up, so that's news. And then late at night, not late, but like at evening time, we're gonna do the recaps for 90 Day, like the other way starting on Monday or Sunday. Then you have like the new 90 Day Diaries. Then we're gonna do 90 Day Single Life. Then we're gonna have our Housewives night, and then we're gonna do The Walking Dead. Yes, The Walking Dead. So we're gonna be recapping The Walking Dead. So I hope everybody watches that. And then if like breaking news or whatever comes up, like, between here and there, then we'll cover it. But that's kind of like the direction that we're heading in, like a schedule and not like being all over the place. So like I said, I put like a lot of thought into this. And look how much fun this is. I mean, like, come on. Wait.
Yes, he's fabulous, and he's on the inside scoop.
Ooh, look at that.
I love that so much. Like, so cool. So yeah, so I'm gonna kill this live. I think we've covered like all our bases. It was really fun being there. In Manhattan that weekend for the tell-all. It was really cool. Really happy and blessed that we were there and have such amazing friends. So yes, I talked to Larissa actually. I'm hoping that Larissa will hop on me soon to unveil the new girls. Larissa's always been like very dear to me, and she's one of the actual few people that reached out to me when I was on hiatus. So I have a lot of love for Larissa. As soon as I shut everything down, it was like the next day. It's like, John, like, I can't find you. You delete all your accounts. Like, are you okay? And Larissa was like the first person to like even message me about it. So I have lots of love for Larissa. I mean, talking about cast-wise. But yeah, hopefully when Larissa's ready to show off the new girls, she can do it here on our channel. I'm hoping. So yeah, all right. So I'm going to end this. Much love to everybody. Thank you for being here, and thank you for signing up for the membership. Like, I didn't know what to expect, and just seeing the chat and people who are just really care and are commenting, and like, it's way better than like having to deal with like, how many times I get distracted by a comment in the chat tonight? Not once. And It's nice. So we're gonna come back with some. We got some Housewives tea that I'm gonna come up with. Well, not talk about. And then The Walking Dead, and then I'm gonna have a schedule and we're gonna post it. So bear with us while we're changing everything around. And I love you all, and it's been a pleasure to be live with everybody again. And I'm going to set up my after show for members only. Probably it's 9:00. I'll probably do it for 9:30. So as soon as I figure out how to set up a members only after show, I will do it. And I hope to see you guys in a half hour on the after show for the members only. Love you all.